Ralph Wilson Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bills, will be the location for what we expect to be an excellent game between Cincinnati and Buffalo. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. McGee takes it from the 6. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
The Bills come out in the ace formation. Gives it off. Hit and drop behind the line. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Edwards hands it off. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Buffalo lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation.
Green 88! Green 88! Reload! Let's go get it, baby.
Fakes the run. Brings this one in. Tackled at the 47-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Pitch left. He's dropped for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
On the ground, up the middle. What a brutal hit. Lynch gets 3 yards on the play.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Buffalo uses motion. He drops back. Throws while on the run. And they get him around the 41-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Buffalo lines up in the offset eye this time. He'll get the call again. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Lynch gains about 4 yards on the play. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Edwards lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. 2 tight end formation this time. Here's the halfback. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Sets up the play action. Looks down the field. He catches another. He's brought down at the 18-yard line, and he took advantage of a lapse in the coverage for a solid gain to the right.
Yeah, we see most quarterbacks in the game are more comfortable throwing to their open side or their right side. That time, the progressions were a fairly easy read. He found the first guy and took advantage.
He's tackled at the 16-yard line, and again, they convert on 3rd down.
That's the 3rd time now they've had him to 3rd down, and the 3rd time they've been unable to get off the field. Give this offense some credit. They keep coming up with clutch plays in big situations.
They're going to pitch it. And they get him at the 14. Lynch gains around 2 yards there on the toss.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
They go with the toss. He's hammered in the backfield, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Zebra, zebra.
Edwards has completed every pass on this drive. Royal fumbles. Jackson grabs it up. The defense came up with the ball on that one.
And there is no worse feeling in the world than to cough one up and watch a defense jump on top of it.
They'll get the ball here at the 6. First down, 10 to go. Cincinnati lines up in the offset eye this time. They'll give it off here. He makes his way to about the 15. 9-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Here's a look at the key playmakers on the Bengals offense. And they use motion. He's looking to throw. Passes on the move. Bad luck as he drops it. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Let's go right.
Palmer comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. He's brought down right around the 16-yard line. That was a tough few yards to pick up.
Running the ball to convert those third and short situations is a bit of a lost art in the game right now. A lot of teams throwing the football there, but not this team. They went back to power football and converted.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he just got hammered. Johnson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Palmer lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. He drops back to pass. He throws it. Should have had that when he was wide open. Caldwell wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Palmer comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Here's a draw. He fights forward to about the 23. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Larson kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Makes the fair catch. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Blue 45. Tiger.
He looks to throw on first down. With the catch. Tackled about the 43-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Brought down at the 44-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 44. Lynch lines up as the deep back. I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Edwards drops back. Gets the ball away. Hardy has it go right through his hands. Hardy was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on their own 44. Edwards lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
Hold on.
Drops back to pass. Throws it short. He's brought down at the 45. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Edwards calls for motion right. He drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Makes the catch. And they get him around the 20-yard line. Great pass play.
There is nothing that puts fear in the heart of a defender more than a guy with that kind of speed. That's impressive.
He looks to throw on 1st down. He's under a heavy rush. Comes down with it. It'll be 1st and goal. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Nice play fake. Passes. End zone. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Fakes the run. Throws on the run. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. This offense has so many different weapons. The fullback takes it into the end zone.
I remember when fullbacks used to look more like offensive guards out there. Now you got guys that can catch it and run it in for the touchdown. What a play.
And here's the extra point. Kick is up. Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. And he's drilled. What a hit. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Cincinnati comes out with an I formation.
Blue 38. Blue 38.
1st down, looking to throw. And it's intercepted by the backer. Brought down at the 24-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Lynch is the single setback.
Tiger. Blue 45. Blue 45. Oh, make a play.
Lynch gets the carry. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Gain of 2.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Delayed handoff. He doesn't get back to the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
They get to him. What happened to the protection on this one, Chris?
Well, it's becoming pretty obvious at this point that they're having trouble blocking this defensive line. Now you really don't have a choice. You have to go to more 3- and 5-step drops. Get that ball out of there quickly.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. They'll throw on first down. He throws on the run. The quarterback did a nice job of avoiding the sack.
Yeah, but you have to be careful making that throw. Sometimes those are easily intercepted. He did a good job getting out of there, but that throw was dangerous.
He drops back with the pass. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
They'll throw for the first. Fails to connect with the pass. And that will be a 3-and-out for the offense after that incompletion.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3-and-out. That's just embarrassing.
Punts it. He can't field it. And he just broke the cardinal rule on that one.
You know, this guy's usually pretty sure-handed. I don't know exactly what caused him to muff that one. My guess, though, is that he didn't get in position to catch it cleanly. People know that you can drop a ball with your hands, but you can also drop it with your feet if your feet aren't in position to make the catch.
Lynched off the left side. They tackle him for a loss. May want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
Back to throw. Gets the pass away. Joseph bats it away, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
All the defensive backs in for this one. He's looking to throw. Gets the throw off. And they get him at the 32-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Chapman takes it at the 23. He's tackled at the 40. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Scans the field. It's incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Palmer drops back to pass. Makes the throw up the middle. Brought down around the 48-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He passes short. Tackled at the 45. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Drops back on first down. Mitchell catches it, interception. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
He looks to throw on first down. He's under pressure. He's there for the catch. Huge hit. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Lynch, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 46-yard line, and he picks up about 4, and that will bring up second down. Edwards lines up under center. Single backfield this time.
Blue 45. We'll make this Blue 45. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Turn over, D.
He's looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. He lost yardage on the play. Looks like about a loss of 3 on that one.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
Edwards will line up with the shotgun formation.
Green 88. Green 88.
Looks to pass. And they're coming after him. And he catches it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. That's just a well-executed screen pass. They had the blockers in front, and they got it to him with room to run.
I just don't think there's any play in football that is much prettier than that because it involves the entire team. You get the running back out in the open space. You get the offensive lineman out front. A little acting job by the quarterback. That's a pretty play to watch.
He's dropped around the 44-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Lynch alone in the backfield.
Let's stop the run first. Let's get off this field, man. Blue 45. Let's get off. Blue 45. Keep playing, fellas.
Lynch takes it up the middle. He's tackled about the 43-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And so it'll be third down. We've played a quarter. The score is 7-0. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. Buffalo comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Green 88. Green 88. Right. Close right. Close left on the right.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. The Bengals come out in a 2 tight end set.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Come on now. Roll up.
Palmer hands off to the left. Brought down at the 22-yard line. And the halfback goes nowhere on the counter. Palmer comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Drops back. Fires it out. Makes the catch. And he's knocked out at the 40. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
He drops back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. There for the reception. Tackled at about the 37-yard line.
There's no question that when you talk about the classic drop-back pocket passers, Carson Palmer is right there at the top of the list with the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Bradys. This guy is just going to get better and better. He is a franchise quarterback that I believe will win multiple Super Bowls before he's done.
McGee picks it off. Gets in for the touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Up and good. He kicks it. It's fielded at the 2. He's tackled at the 27. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Hallmark will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Hallmark will hand it off. He's tackled at about the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Ace backfield this time. They'll go with the run once again. He fights forward to about the 30. Johnson gets around 3 on that halfback draw. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Pitch out. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Larson punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Harris fields it at the 24. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
They give it to the tailback. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Lynch gets 3 yards on the play. Lynch, the lone back. They'll go with the run once again. He's dropped at about the 31. Not a lot on that play, and that makes it 3rd down. The Bills come out showing 3 wide. Looks to pass. Dumps it out right. Barnes lost the ball. Jones grabs it on the ground. And the defense was all over that one.
Well, fullbacks are always going to be carrying the football in tough situations, and if they fumble it, it is almost always recovered by the defense.
They'll go to work at the 36-yard line. 1st down, 10 to go. Palmer drops back. Throws out right. Simpson knocks it down. Utek was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Palmer comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Back to pass. Short throw to the left. And they get him at the 24-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Throws a bullet. He's dropped at the 12.
Carson Palmer is one of those guys that I think has a chance to be the very best quarterback in the league. Superior arm strength, a great leader. That knee injury set him back for a little while, but you can tell now he's getting back to form and is just playing great football.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Left side.
Drops back to pass. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Here's a draw. He's tackled at the 10. Watson gains around 5 yards on the draw play. It's 4th down, and the field goal unit is out to try this 27-yarder. Kick is up, and it's good. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it from the 5-yard line. They get him at the 34-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They come out with a big set. Here's a counter play. He didn't get back to the line. He just didn't have a whole lot of blocks to work with on the counter.
And you have to be able to get that counter play going. When the penetration gets there and it forces those offensive linemen to go back just a little bit deeper, it throws off the timing of the entire play.
They go with a run. What a move! And he's hammered at the 38. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. They line up at the 38. The Bills come out in a single back formation. They motion to the left. He drops back, rockets it, and he caught it. And they get him around the 48-yard line. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on 3rd down tend to have nice, long careers.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Zebra.
Drops back on 1st down. Makes the short throw. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day, they have that timing down perfectly.
He's dropped at about the 35-yard line. I have to say, that was an impressive run on the play.
4-yard gain for a 1st down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
Here's a little draw play. He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. Gain of a handful. That'll bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 31-yard line. Lining up with 3 wide.
Tango on the top. Tango on the top. Get him blocked. Move up. Watch the switch. Crack.
On the ground with a tailback. Brought down at the 29-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. He drops back. Under heavy pressure, makes the reception. And they get him at the 26-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. Right down the middle. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
He kicks it. He'll return it from the 3. They get him at the 28-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Palmer lines up under center. He has 2 backs behind him. Johnson gets the ball. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Johnson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Palmer will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Gives to the back. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Watson is the single setback. Throws while on the run. Batted away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He punts it. Parrish fields it at the 27. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Man in motion. He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Rivers gets the interception. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
First down, looking to throw. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He was hurried on that play.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
The Bengals come out in the ace formation. With the pass. They picked it off. That's another great play by this defense.
That's pick number 2 now for this guy. At some point, Mr. Quarterback, you better start going the other way.
Watch the ball.
He needs to get rid of it. Defender tips it away. Evans was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 43. Edwards is under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Edwards sends a man in motion. Back to pass. Looks for a man open. There for the catch. He's dropped for a loss. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Blue 45. Tiger. Hold on.
Edwards will look to throw. Leaping catch. Brought down around the 48-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Fourth down. Looks like they'll kick it away here. Mormon is set back ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. He punts it. It'll go out at the 26. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Drops back on first down. Short throw to the right. And they get him at the 40. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Fullback straight ahead. Hit hard at the 46-yard line. A good 6 yards there by the fullback. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Johnson gets it on the inside. Tackled right around the 46-yard line. Picked up maybe a foot or two. That'll bring up third down. Hallmert steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation behind him. Drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Makes the grab. He got depleted. 2 minutes left in the half. From the 43-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go, keep playing. Blue 11. Turbo. Wide.
He looks to throw on first down. And it's caught. Brought down behind the line. That one goes for a loss of about 5.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. That brings up another third down attempt. The defense is in the 3-2-6 defense. He's looking to throw. He throws it. Brought down around the 45-yard line. Pretty good pass, but not nearly enough to convert.
Well, that was a tough conversion situation anyway, but really not a very bold effort that time offensively to pick up the first down.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Throws on the run. And they get him at the 30. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
He throws right. Pass completed. Tackled at the 39-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Goes through his read. Brings it in. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. The quarterback's been putting out some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
Drops back. Flips it out short. Brought down about the 43-yard line. It's completed But the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Edwards back to throw. Throws it out. Pass is complete. He's brought down at the 34-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
And he made a great open field tackle. And as we head to halftime, the score is 17-3. The kick. Fielded at the 4. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Let's go, guys. Come on. Wake up, guys.
First down, looking to throw. Catch is made. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, you go, hey, that's a good throw.
And he will lose yardage on the play. There was no way that defensive end was letting him go by.
Yeah, you could really see the defensive end on that one, controlling his blocker, biding his time, and simply waiting there to make the play.
They go with a run, and they're not going to get it. Great stop. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They line up in a one-back set. They hand it off. Lynch loses the ball. The offense grabs the loose ball. He put it on the ground, but they were able to get it back.
And that was lucky. Anytime you're getting attacked by a defense and you put it on the ground, that is just nothing but pure luck to get it back.
Royal is the man in motion.
Get your hands up front. Yeah. Come on, man.
Back to throw. Passes to his left. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. Lynch was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Touch him down here. Lane 88. Watch him. 88. Hey, I'm wide. Watch the run. Let's get off this field, man.
Drops back to pass. Scans the field. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Lynch was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Fourth down. The Bills line up to punt. Chapman is the deep man awaiting the return.
Enhanced food and beverage menu, and much more. For more information on premium season tickets, please see a guest service specialist.
Mormon punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Chapman fields it at the 30. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Blue 11.
Man in motion. Back to pass. Surveys the field. Completed. Excellent open field tackle. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Here's the halfback. Dropped behind the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Barney, left 21. Keep your eyes open. Hard count.
Nice play fake. He throws on the run. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. They complete the play-action pass for a gain of 3. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 48. The Bengals come out in the ace formation.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Come on, let's go. Right. Close right.
Drops back. Throws it short. The defender gets him to the ground. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those 3rd and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out.
Watch the fake.
Lynch is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Let's go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go.
Lynch takes the give. Brought down at the 20. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less.
Game 22 press.
The Bills come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. On the delay. What a hit! The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Loco white. Regular. Watch the reverse.
He drops back. Rolls right. And it's completed. And they get him at the 30. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Royal in motion.
Trouble, Simba. Peel one finger.
Drops back on first down. Defense is getting pressure. It's completed. He's dropped at the 38. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Watch the screen. Come on, D.
He drops back to pass. He throws a bullet across the middle. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
He throws short. Brought down right around the 48-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. From the 49-yard line. Only one man back. Looking to throw. Rockets it out. In and out of his hand. Good job by the defender to knock the ball out of there.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
The Bills line up with an offset I backfield. Drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 42. He got it, but it wasn't by much.
Pretty route on the play that time, and the quarterback threw it in there right on time, allowing for that first down.
Lynch lines up as the single back.
Make this run, baby. Zebra. Let's get it right here. Come on.
Here's the give. He's hammered in the backfield. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, D. 48. Move up. Left.
Edwards drops back to pass. He leaps. It's caught. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
First down, looking to throw. Is there for the catch. And they get him at the 21. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
48.
On the ground with a tailback. He gets out to about the 18-yard line. Lynch comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Again with the carry. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Edwards comes to the line, 3 wide formation. Edwards will look to pass. Strong throw to his right. Oh, and he has it go right through his hands. Parrish was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They'll line it up for the field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. The kick. He'll return it from the 3. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 35. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will take over at the 35. Cincinnati lines up in a double tight set. Fakes to the back. Deflected and broken up. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
He drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Gives it up the gut. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Gain of 2.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
They'll bring in the dime, looking for the pass.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Blue 38. Blue 38.
He drops back. The pocket is collapsing. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
Palmer comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide.
Blue 11. Blue 11. Let's get off. Play smart, man. Left side. Back up.
He drops back to pass. Throws it short. Tipped pass. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Blue 38. Let's go.
Looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. He's tackled around the 37-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Palmer hands it off straight ahead. Brought down around the 27-yard line. Picked up 9 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Second down now, just about a yard to go. The Bengals come out in a single back formation. Cincinnati uses motion. Back to pass. He throws it. Brings this one in. Tackled around the 16-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Looking for a receiver. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive.
Don't bring up the fact that TJ Hushmanzada was a late-round draft choice around him. He still is upset about the fact that he wasn't drafted early, and you can see why. This guy has a way of reading defenses, getting separation, creating big plays, and he has the full confidence of his quarterback in the toughest of situations.
He's tackled around the 2-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Cincinnati comes out with an I formation. Palmer back to throw. The backer picks it off. He gets in for 6. And that was the worst possible place to throw that ball.
Yeah, especially because that guy was playing defense, and that guy not only will pick you off, but he'll put points on the board. What a play.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Point after is good. Here's the kick. Drilled at the 28-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The defense is in the dime.
Blue 38. Blue 38.
Palmer looking to pass. Goes through his read. With the catch. And they get him at the 31. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Looks to pass. Throws it. He makes another reception on the drive. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Nice play fake. Broken up. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Back to pass. Defense closing in. Comes down with it. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. Johnson gets him about 3 yards on that completion, so that'll make it 3rd down. 3 wideouts here.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Regular. No.
They go with the toss. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice job by the defensive end to get in there and get the tackle for the loss.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 32-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Yeah, we see that screen. Green 88. Get that ball back. Tiger.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Lynch picks up about 7 yards on the run. Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. Brought down at midfield. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
They hand it off. He's dropped for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
So, at the end of 3, the score is 27-3.
Turbo.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He fights forward to about the 49. Lynch only gets about a yard there on the draw. They line up at the 49. The Bills go with the I formation. Lynch gets the carry right side. And they get him around the 45-yard line. He did what he could, but it still won't be enough for a first down.
And defensively, they'll give you a run like that. I mean, it's 3rd down and long situation, and if you want to simply hand the ball off, take it. We'll let you punt the football, and we'll go back and drink some little water.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 23. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt.
Hold on. Here we go. Come on, make a play.
Johnson takes the handoff. He gets to about the 31-yard line. Johnson gains 8 yards on that play. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 31-yard line. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Looking to throw. The defense has him surrounded. Tipped away. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Fakes the run. He's there for the catch. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Johnson on the inside handoff. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard. That brings up second down. 3 wide receiver.
Blue 11. Blue 11. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. Johnson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. So another third down upcoming for the offense. Watson, the lone back.
Stay inside right here. Blue 38.
He's looking to throw. And it's knocked down. Caldwell was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. The Bengals come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Palmer dropping back. Scans the field with the throw. Defender gets his hand on it. They'll get the ball here at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 tight ends here. Lynch gets the carry. Tackled at the 47-yard line. Gain of less than a yard. That'll bring up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 47. They line up in a one-back set. Edwards sends a guy in motion to the right. On play action. Tipped ball, intercepted. To the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. What a great interception return by this defense.
He had that one all the way. Not only a great break on the ball, but he knew what to do with it and stuck it in the end zone. Tremendous play.
And they'll try to tack on 2 points here. They put everyone up on the line.
Blue 38. Come on, Blue 38. Get your hands up. Get your hands up front. Go, baby.
Gives it off. And they won't get the 2. Looked like the defense was expecting them to run it there.
Yeah, I don't know why when they saw that defense, they didn't try an audible out of that play. I'm sure the coaching staff felt pretty good about that play going in based on what they saw on film, but that couldn't have been what they were anticipating there.
So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Blue 45. 21. Blue 45. Get on, baby. Get on.
They'll throw on 1st down. Looking for a receiver. And he catches it. He makes a great open field tackle. He's put up some nice yardage, Chris.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
He throws right, makes the catch. Barnes picks up about 3 yards and the first with the catch.
Clever little play call there to pick up the 1st down just past the 1st down marker.
Here's the give. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. They line up in an I. Drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. Brought down around the 35-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Come on, G.
Here's a little draw play. And they get him at about the 29-yard line. A pickup of 5, and that will bring up second down. They line up at the 30. Buffalo goes with the ace set here.
Blue 45. Blue 45. 44 press.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Tackled around the 30-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Buffalo goes with the ace set here.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Buffalo sends a man in motion.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, watch this, man.
Looks to pass. He's under pressure. Still perfect on the drive. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Buffalo lines up in a double tight set. Edwards calls for motion left. They're going to pitch it. Gains his way to the 13-yard line, and that's a gain of about 8. That brings up second down. Goal line only a dozen yards away now. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play fake. He needs to get the pass off. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
Set down. The kick is up. Buffalo up big. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. It's fielded at the 2. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The defense is in the nickel. Sets up the play action. Down the middle. Almost picked. Not a good pass that time, Chris. He forced it right into the coverage.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
UTEP takes off in motion. Back to throw. Guns it left. There for the reception. He's tackled at the 40. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all. Regular. Hey,
Nice play fake. Throws it short. And he caught it. And they get him at the 47-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Back to pass. Short throw to the right. Brought down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 3 yards on that one.
A lot of times in that situation, they try to get the ball in the receiver's hands, hoping he'll make one guy miss and get away. That time, good tackling.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Almost intercepted. Ushmanzadeh was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. They line up at the 44. Buffalo brings in the nickel here. Back to pass. Passes to his right. He is hit hard on the play. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. The Bengals line up in an I formation. He drops back. Gets the pass away. Simpson has the interception. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 42. Edwards comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Drops back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Makes the reception. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
48! 48! Block 99 Philly!
He's looking to throw. He throws right. And this one could be a big gain. Lynch picks up 2 yards with that grab. They line up at the 49. Buffalo comes out with an I formation. Edwards hands off to the left. Great open field tackle. I'm not sure he would have had that if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
Edwards sends a guy in motion to the right. Drops back on 1st down. Guns it out. There for the catch. What a shot! The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
4 wideouts this time. Looks to pass. Strong throw to the center of the field. He's brought down around the 22-yard line. That's a 1st down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man cover.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
And they'll run him again. And they get him at about the 17-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Edwards is under center. They'll come up in an I this time. He'll get it again. And he's decleated at the 10. This has been an excellent drive so far.
Well, anytime the offensive line can dominate up front the way that this team has on this drive, you really begin to feel a little powerful as an offense. You feel like you're taking over the game.
Straight ahead with a fullback. Tackled at the 6. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback.
Gain of 4.
6 more yards for the score. Edwards steps up to the line. 3 wide receivers.
Alert, run, alert, run, alert, run.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 1. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. The Bills go with the I formation. And they use motion. He gets another carry. And there's another one.
And I think you see there exactly why Marshawn Lynch has won over these fans and his teammates so quickly. Sure, he's fast, he's explosive, but this guy is an old-time street fighter. He fights for every yard, and if he gets close to that goal line, forget about it. He's getting it in.
And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Holt takes it at the 4. He's tackled at the 31. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Let's go. Roger. Blue 38. Let's go. Blue 38. Let's go left.
He looks to throw on first down. Goes through his read. Throws the bullet to the left. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Blue 11. Make a stand, G. Screen.
Looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. The quarterback is dropped. What happened to the protection on that one, Chris?
Yeah, that was a great job getting past the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. It's one thing when you blitz is that you create one-on-one matchups up front, and that time the defensive end able to take advantage.
Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 34. They're able to complete the pass, but it won't be what they needed to keep the drive going.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
This offense seems to have found its stride as they take the field again after their last two successful drives. 2 tight end set. Lynch gets the call. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Lynch picks up 2 yards with the carry. From their own 41-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Zebra. Hey, nasty. We got action, baby. Hey, don't get that ball up. Queen. All right. Right.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Close right. Blue 45. Good. Overload. Here we go.
They'll go with the run once again. He's tackled about the 43-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. They line up at the 44. The Bills line up with an offset I backfield.
Green 88. We stop the run first. Let's go. We didn't make a play. Nasty. Which way? Block 90 out Philly. Let's go. Round. That's all we got. Watch a hard count. Let's roll. Tight right. Watch it out. Hey, watch the screen. Regular. Omaha.
Again with the carry. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Gets the punt away. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out.
We got to play. Blue 11. Buffalo. Roll. Come on now.
Palmer drops back on first down. Makes the grab. And they get him around the 36-yard line. Johnson gains about 5 yards on the play, so that'll make it second down. Palmer adjusts the play at the line.
Blue 38.
Looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Tackled around the 49-yard line. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
They line up at the 49. They'll throw on first down. with the hard throw out to his right. He's brought down at the 37. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Palmer hasn't missed yet. Rifles this one out to the right. Wide open, and he can't hang on. Johnson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Back to throw. Passes the ball. He makes another catch. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
Well, they could have used a few more drives like that earlier in the game. And that was a nice connection for the score.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And I'm sure at least one of these teams is happy to see this one in. Our final score, the Bills 41, the Bengals 16.